Alright, if you sneak up over here, you can see a squid hat in its natural habitat on top of a squid. So we're gonna sneak around here and try not to scare him. We're gonna jump down and take his hat. What is going on, guys? I am Endless Win. Welcome back, YouTube, to Season 1, Episode 24 of Endless Win's Minecraft Feed the Beast single-player series. Guys, I've been super busy. Been playing a lot, and I guess I'll start back here, because you probably already see some of this. Add another ME drive, because you can never have too much junk. We added the glacial precipitator. Because I needed some ice, and I was just like, well, I don't want to make a silk touch pickaxe, and I've never tried to use a silk touch pickaxe on ice, so I don't know if that, I'm assuming it would work, why wouldn't it? So I just put water in there, and you make ice, 1 bucket of water, 1 thing of ice. So I guess another bucket of water gets you a thing of snow, or 4 snowballs, you just, change it up there. And you can, put an aqueous accumulator in here, do whatever. Added an extractor so I can get more rubber, because I've been going through rubber like crazy. So you put the rubber wood from either Mine Factory Reloaded or IC2. You put it in here and it extracts little rubber, black rubber balls. And then the miner, I needed that to charge up something. And I guess we'll go here, because this is what I've spent most of the time doing. Haven't added anything here, but here I did add this liquid nitrogen cooling system, and it took so long to make. I'm not gonna lie. Those chips were probably the longest thing to take, and that's what I needed to charge something with. And then that liquid nitrogen bucket is what I needed for those snowballs, or the ice blocks over there. And then I went ahead, you've probably seen it, added a sprint assist and a uphill step assist, and I don't know, did I have the jump assist? I can't remember. Got a kinetic generator. Whenever we move, we get power, and we made this power fist. So this is where you get the most stuff. So this will be kind of our catch-all. We've got our really cool tools, but if I ever want to dig 1 block up, I dig up 9. So that's kind of a bummer. So I'm going to replant this dirt in my house like a boss. And so I'll show you here that this power fist can do all sorts of stuff. We got an just a basic axe. There's a pickaxe. That pickaxe can be upgraded to diamond. And then we've got just a basic shovel. So there's your, whenever you need to take out just 1 block, there it is. Shears, a rototiller, just a hoe, Lux capacitor. I'm not sure if I've ever used this before. And it throws attractive light sources at the wall. So something nice to look at, because it's very attractive. And then we'll have a wrench, so we'll probably get that and put the wrench on there. Shouldn't be too bad. Ore scanner, we don't really mess with that stuff. Leaf blower, you can read that. It's I don't know, who knows. Flint and steel, definitely need that, especially if we go in the nether and we lose stuff. Wouldn't be the end of the world if we had our tool. Dimensional tear generator, probably not. We've got Mistcraft, we don't really need that. It's just between the nether and the overworld, so I don't see why that would be needed. And, well, I mean, that's got to be broken. That must be a broken recipe. They're probably going to change that up, because that's entirely too cheap for a dimensional tear generator, at least in my opinion. You'd have to have at least 1 sort of ender pearl or something, using the ion thrusters or something like that. So this is an applied energistics wireless terminal. This is something that's nice. We'll get into later, but basically I can be out adventuring around and just say, hey, AE system, I need this, and I can request it through that. And then we could set up like an ender chest with an ender pouch, and it would send it over to that ender chest, and then we'd have it in that ender pouch. Tree tap. Why not? You know, I'm always out here doing these trees. Then again, I'm getting real close to automating those trees. So there's that own thing. A thermal expansion multimeter. I'm pretty well versed in thermal expansion and usually don't need to use this multimeter just because I kind of got an idea of what's going on. Forestry, grafter, integrated into your power tool. To be honest, I have not a clue. It looks like a scalpel to me. I don't know. Field Tinker module. And yeah, again, haven't messed with this too much. If I'm correct, it's a fairly late game. Not sure. Not sure in the slightest. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Never mind. I have messed with this. This is basically this station just out in the field. You can switch your stuff up, basically get to your slider bars. And if you want to switch up your hotkeys, you can switch up your hotkeys too, I think. Actually, you can do that anywhere. So just the slider bars, you can mess with those. Here's the diamond drill upgrade. Aqua Affinity for your tool, so it doesn't have the underwater penalizer. In-place assembler, we probably won't mess with that just because I don't think I've shown y'all this, but if you look at the ground, hit C, you see this little tile.null.name translocator. This is a crafting wherever you want, and all you have to do is we'll just do that. You see there, so if that was a recipe, it would go up above it. So don't really use that all too often just because it's a little, I mean, it kind of breaks Minecraft. It's like the first thing you learn is how to craft stuff on a crafting bench, so breaks Minecraft a little bit in my opinion. Torch placer, again, we won't use that. LP HUD, logistics pipes, we're not using logistics pipes, so we definitely won't need that. Even if we were, we probably wouldn't do this, to be completely honest. That's a new crafting recipe. It used to be a little extravagant, so that's a newer crafting recipe. And then here is the bulk of it, the weapon stuff. It's got a melee assist, so you can punch the snot out of creepers and really send them flying. And then a plasma cannon, kind of cool. It's not too overpowered, but it is nice, and it's expensive too. 2 HV and 2 force field, so that's like 8 ender pearls or some nonsense like that. And then the railgun, fairly new. It didn't come out with the original mod, I don't think. Actually, no, I'm thinking of the blade launcher. The railgun, another long range. This blade launcher is another long range, and then a lightning summoner. So you've got 4 long range and then 1 close up. So we'll probably figure out something here for what we want to do. More power. EU reader for machines that do EU, like our IC2 stuff. And then a blink drive. Basically, get to point A, from point A to point C via point B, where point B is a fold in space and time. So that's cool. So we'll mostly use it for the little tools that we don't want to carry around: a shovel and shears and iron, not iron, but flint and steel and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I got a few more things I need to wrap up, and then I'm going to add something very sweet. I'll be right back. Left the door open. Alright guys, let me change gears and show y'all something cool. Got an iron door there. The reason I went with iron is because I didn't want it to get breaking down. But we're going to look at some pressure plates. And no, I'm not going to show you how pressure plates work, but I am going to show you how obsidian pressure plates work. They're pretty neat because they only work for players. Nobody can, like a zombie can't step on this and then get through the door or anything like that. So kind of neat. Yeah, So obsidian pressure plates. I was going to show you this eventually, but I think now I have a reason. Yeah, sweet. Alright, let me get back to what I was doing. Alright guys, just want to show y'all a quick bug fix. I'm having to make some raw carbon fiber stuff. Basically this, and then you compress it and makes this. Two compress makes that. Or some nonsense like that. So basically it's a mess because I'll show you why I'm making it. Go into our... I just screwed everything up. There we go. The heck was that? That dude's wearing the same armor I am. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. That was nuts. I've only seen that like one other time where they wear the power armor. It's kind of neat. Alright, back to what we're doing. The reason I'm making that is for these carbon plates. These are the ion thrusters. I need 4 of them to make the jetpack. So if you go back here and you look, okay, so I need 2 of those, so I need 1 of those. If you click that in there, you realize you don't get anything. But if you do that, you actually get the recipe. So I don't know if they switched it or what. I think I need like something like that. So I've had this bug even since the last pack, and I don't remember how I figured it out last time, but long story short, that's how you get it. So we go back here to our ion thrusters. The next thing that we're going to have to do is compress that, which that doesn't seem to want to work. Okay, so on top of each other instead of side by side. And if it is 4 that I need, it'll actually probably be 8 because I need it on top and bottom, and I need 4 of them. But yeah, I wanted to give y'all a heads up on that bug because it's annoying to try and figure out. So I guess we throw that in there to compress it, and we should get these. And then not only is it annoying because of that, but I believe these are also in the recipe for the solar helmet for what you would... This dude is running by again, isn't he? There he is. He was booking. So yeah, it's also in the recipe for the solar helmet for the IC2 stuff. So just a heads up, it's a little annoying. Maybe some of the other recipes to make it work, but the particular one I was using didn't. And so, long story short, it was a pain in my butt. So yeah, now at least you have somewhat of an idea if you watch this video. If you haven't watched this video, well, I'm talking to people that have no idea I'm talking to them, and it sucks to be them. Alright, I did want to show you all this one thing because it is something we haven't gone over, and I'm trying to be a good teacher here. So I need to make some bronze for that little... I'll show you here in a minute. So this is probably the easiest one. Otherwise, if you do this, you gotta pulverize stuff and crazy stuff like that. So we'll just make a stack and some extra. And so we'll go over back to the ion thruster to show you why we're making that. This advanced alloy is a mixed metal ingot, and to make that you need iron plates, tin plates, and bronze plates. And then the bronze plates we've got now, so we just made a lot of them. And then yeah, it's not too hard. So I'm going to need 8 of these, and then from there I just need to compress these and get that advanced alloy. So I'm actually really close to being done here. I think I've got the force field emitters. I've got the solenoids. Got these. So I'll have the advanced machine casings here shortly. Once that's done, so once I get it all together, I'll bring y'all in, and then we'll start playing with our jetpack finally. All right, let's see how we're looking here. We'll throw those in there. Ion thrusters. So I'm going to need 4 of these, because I need a total of 4 ion thrusters. So I'm going to need 4 casings. Should get lucky here. Sweet. So we're going to throw everything in here. As long as I haven't run out of glowstone, I should be able to get 4 of them. So coming over here, jetpack, install. Sweet. We'll add some thrust to this, not too much. So maybe a little bit more thrust because we are heavy. Let's see here. Full power. There we go. So it's even better if you take off from a running start. And luckily we've got our shock absorbers. There we go. This is nice, but it's not really the way I prefer to do it. I like creative mode flight. That's my thing. So what I'm going to do is make a control circuit in here somewhere, right here. So probably don't have, yeah. Let's see if we can. Of course, we're always out of rubber. I really gotta get that rubber tree farm. I don't have any here. I don't have any here. All right, let me tap these trees again, and yeah, turn this into automated. That way, I just never run out of rubber. But of course, once we're done with this, we won't ever need rubber again. Well, we'll need it for a few other things, but really should have had it for this. But such is life. All right, we've got our control circuit now. We'll go over here to flight control. So what this will do is right now you can see we have exactly what we want. So the way this switches it up is we have flight, we can move around, and instead of shift, it's actually Z that changes it up. So what I need to do is fix my key bindings so that whenever and I need to switch it to, let's see if I can do this correctly. Drop new to bind keys. There we go. So now you can hear the jetpack's currently on. Got a lot of weight on us, but we're moving pretty good. And if I hit P, that should toggle that on and off. And it doesn't want to seem to be working. Let me try and fix whatever bug this is off camera. Alright, let's see if this works now. Alright, so I guess I hit the P button too many times and it was all glitchy up, so had to throw quite a few of those buttons there in that trash. I've got a friend in here. I have a couple friends that made a little home for my jerk faces that keep blowing up my house. It's like shooting creepers in a hole. Alright, so what I'll do now here is, nice, get all that XP. And so we've got controlled flight. It's, we're a little heavy, I'm not going to lie. So what I might do is see if if I put that advanced muscle, there's over here and check it out. See if I put this advanced muscle, if it'll help me. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. So artificial muscle. Okay, so I need 4 of the artificial muscle, which is somewhere in here, right here. So microfiber gel, that's easy, and I wonder if that recipe actually works. That would be nice to go about it that way, because that would be a lot easier. That's a lot of coal, I'm not going to lie. Each one of those is a block, and we need 4 of them. That's a lot of coal. I think we got a lot of coal. Yeah, I'd say we got a lot of coal. So I think we'll be okay. So I might mess with that off camera here. So what I'll do now, guys, is my book is still just sitting there. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure why I can't pick them up. Probably because they're an entity now. Because if actually, I probably can't kill it because I've already, or I can kill it, but I can't show you because I've already done it once. But you can see here, I've actually killed one of these books before, and it's kind of a bummer because one of them was all that end stone. So what I might do is go and just mine up a couple stacks of it. That way I won't have to worry. But then again, by episode 30, I promised C-Tide Ops that I would be going to the end and going and fighting the Wither in the same episode, on episode 30. So I'm kind of getting ready for that a little bit. So I guess what I'll do is get some of that in case I get some more in the meantime, because I did get one. There is a random chance, and it's very small, that whenever you break it when it's fully mature, that you'll get an extra seed. And I did happen to get an extra seed. So, oh, and one more thing I want to show y'all. The ion thruster that we did, the 4 of them, I think I've shown y'all this once before, but okay, so we needed 4 of these, which means we needed 8 of these, which meant we need 4 for each. So that came out to a total of 32 ender pearls we needed for that. That's 2 stacks of ender pearls, because of course ender pearls only stack to 16. So it's very, very crazy and resource intensive. And then there's a few other things that we'll be doing later on down the road that may also involve that. So we are going to be doing this, which we need the solar panels and more of the raw carbon, I believe. We will be doing the water electrolyzer. We will be doing the night vision. The hologram emitter may have ender pearls. No. Okay, yeah, this is just, I've got this, so I could do this now, but I'll probably do it off camera. And then we've got a ways to go still, but we're moving in the right direction as far as getting stuff ready to go. So, guys, I'll wrap up the episode here. If you liked the episode, and I hope you did, because we're getting into the good meat of the middle game stuff. So if you like the episode, like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in this place, the overworld.